Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And I am a Rutgers grad, and it's always nice to see either the football or basketball team performing well. Of course, once we get to basketball, Rutgers has two of the biggest freshman stars in the game who could be surely lottery picks in the 2025 NBA draft, Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. Meanwhile, the football team, maybe not an upper echelon Big Ten team for sure, but won their bowl game last year and off to a 2-0 start, albeit against Howard and Akron. Not exactly the two best teams, but really, I just wanted this to be a brief video on running back Kyle Monangai because I feel like he deserves a lot more love than he might necessarily receive. So you see Rutgers won 49-17 today, and Monangai 208 yards rushing on 27 carries, 7.7 yards per pop, three touchdowns. The previous game, he had 165 yards on 8.7 yards per pop. So already 373 yards rushing in his first two games. And like today, he really didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't play the entire fourth quarter because Rutgers had a sizable lead, or else he could have had a chance at Ray Rice's school record of 280 rushing yards in a game. I mean, there was a couple of times on the Big Ten Network that Jason Horowitz was saying that he could be the best running back in the nation. Not ready to say that, but I think he deserves to be more so in the conversation. This was done in the off season. So ranking college football's top 10 running backs in 2024 was March 8th. So I mean, it was done a while ago. Quickly, scrolled through the top 10, just letting you know Monungai's name will not be up there, and not just that, he didn't even get in the remaining votes. So there's your top 10. There were also 8 running backs that received votes but weren't quite top 10. So um, Monangai wasn't even seen as a top 18 running back. The guy led the Big Ten in rushing last season, and then it was either yesterday or 2 days ago that Mel Kiper Jr. posted his top 25 draft rankings. Super early, of course, as the season just began. But after the top 25, he listed the top 10 at each position. We see that fifth year senior Kyle Monangai not listed on the top 10 running backs, according to Mel Kiper for the 2025 NFL draft. So, I understand that it would be a miracle if a Rutgers player won the Heisman Trophy, so I'm not going to say that. But could he possibly be in the running for Doak Walker Award, which is given to the best running back? I mean, maybe not win it, but be a finalist. I just think he deserves more appreciation. And again, I understand that the first two games were against Howard and Akron, but last year he did run for a buck 63 against Miami. In their bowl game, he also rushed for 159 against Ohio State, 148 against Michigan State, 143 against Virginia Tech, 165 against Temple, 118 against Maryland. Had a couple down games, but a lot of stiff competition in the Big Ten. But more often than not, really performed well, off to a great start. Let's just put more respect on Kyle Monungai's name. To me, he's a clear-cut top 10 running back in the nation. I'm not even saying that as a biased Rutgers grad. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.